Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I will be reading A Katuski Reader Book by Lord Explosion Baku on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Before your relationship with Katsuki, he was crushing pretty hard on you. And after a while of being like that, everyone knew, of course, except one person in particular, and that happened to be you. Dear you were very oblivious about Katsuki's very obvious crush on you, even though Katsuki tried his absolute hardest to make it obvious that he loves you, so things would get easier, and he would be relieved of an awkward confession. But you simply did not notice at all. Katsuki, the one person who never even cared about anyone, was right now constantly attempting to flirt with you, and you would flirt back in return. But you were not all that aware of it, and Katsuki was trying to deny it. But oh man, it was painfully obvious to everyone. Dude, if you don't make a move on Alan, maybe I will. Kaminari said nonchalantly, shrugging, obviously trying to get a reaction out of Katsuki. Yeah, right. And if you do that, I'll be blasting your ass into the sun, pretty boy. Did you just call Kaminari pretty? Shut up. It wasn't Katsuki's fault that you were making this so hard for him. He tried being obvious, but he just didn't notice. And he didn't know, if that were the case, or that he didn't care about him at all and had someone else in mind. Even though he knew he was the absolute best in the class, the thought still occurred to him. It made him anxious sometimes, which delayed the confession pretty much all the time. He hated seeing you talk to anyone that he was not friends with. They would not respect the bro code between them. He would think, but he wouldn't say it out loud. Though in reality, nobody actually did make a move on you though. They really did not want to face Katsuki's wrath. No one would dare, and no one really had the time for it. Until the hero licensing exam. Poor Shindeyo was not aware of Katsuki's crush on you, and he was being far too friendly with everyone, especially you. Katsuki could tell that you were trying your best to turn the boy down in a friendly way, and the boy in question was not getting it. And Katsuki was sick of that, so he knew he has got to intervene. And then, before he knew it, Katsuki finally wrapped a hand around your shoulder and growled, "She's taken." And after Shindo apologized and backed off, he thanked him for getting you out of the awkward situation. Only you were not aware of what you were getting yourself into. I was serious. We're dating now, Katsuki said, firmly. Wait, what? You were shocked. And it was only fair. We'll talk about it after we finish exams, he said. And before you could respond or object, it was already starting. After you started your relationship, he does tone down his jealousy after the two of you start dating. Sort of. Not really, but it was a little bit less than before. Like he was not possessive of you. He just wanted everyone to know that you're his and that he's yours. And if he sees some guy texting you while you're away, he won't read the text. But he will ask about it. And you can tell that he was kind of insecure. Dating-wise. Yes, he's just a friend. No, he's not as good looking as you. No, not at all. And no, don't worry. If he ever makes a move on me or even thinks of doing so, I will certainly dick him in the face for you. And then tell you, yes. Then I'll cheer you on as you dick him in the face too, of course. God, he was so difficult to deal with. Kind of like a big baby. Eve, however, thought it was cute. She never really did mind that. He just took it with a grain of salt. And were a lot more gentler with everyone. And if someone happens to make a move on you, you will just tell them off yourself. You didn't want Katsuki to go to prison or something because of you. He knew it was kind of crazy. So, as long as he could handle it, everything was going to be alright. In public, his hands are always lazily wrapped around yours. Or you, around your waist, holding you close to him. The action and its intimacy, telling everyone that you were together. And there was no space for anyone else to come ruin that. And he tightens his hold on you if he thinks that someone's checking you out. But in reality, he was not that huge on PDA. By the time he came out of the restroom and some guy was trying to get your number, oh god, that was a heavy makeout session right there. Which was kind of the reason you were banned from the restaurant. But to you, it was kind of worth it. You did enjoy it after all. Even if it was a little bit awkward and embarrassing afterwards. It was a moment you would never forget. His possessiveness over you, even if it was annoying sometimes. It really showed you how much he loved you. Now he would do anything to keep you two together. He will not try to stop you from going out with your friends, even if he was jealous. And he really does not mind too much when you're around other guys anymore, especially those who he knows and trusts. As long as they know you're taken, alright? That was his number one rule, to reassure them that everyone would know that you were his, and that way, no one would dare make a move on you ever. That's what he thought. He will text you a little more often when you're out, and he can't be there, which is like maybe 3 texts an hour if you don't respond. But that's a lot for him. It wasn't like his jealousy is a sign that he loves you anymore, than if he wasn't. But you do kinda like it when he gets pouty about something that upset him. And you love to reassure him with your kisses and praise. Nobody compares to my strong and handsome Bakugou. Not at all. Oh, don't call me that, he would say. But he always accepted reassuring kisses.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.